Hello. The one I was gonna do didn't work. It said they couldn't go live stream right now, so I had to undo it, finish it, and start another one. I hope you're all doing well. Hello. I decided to work on my cardigan. I've got a ways to go yet. Hello, Racine. How are you? God bless you. Thank you for being here. How are you, Racine? Racine says I will only be here for about 15 minutes because I pick up the grandkids. And then we're going to the church to have our Thanksgiving dinner. How wonderful, Racine. And I am doing fantastic. That is awesome. I hope your Tom is doing well too. After church, Casey and I worked in the yard. We raked leaves. Man, we've got a lot of leaves. Hello, Shatika. How are you? Blessings and crochet, y'all. Hello, Suzanne. How are you? Yes, he's doing wonderful. Great. I'm so glad to hear that. How was your Sunday, everyone? I made a good meal for dinner. It'll last us a few days, so I won't have to cook for anything big for the next couple days. I'm working on my cardigan. Racine says, Shatika, hello, and the gospel truth, hello. I hope you all had a wonderful day. My day was tiring, and now my legs hurt, but I'm doing all right. I tried getting some organizing done of my crafts. We had a wonderful day. Tom smoked 2 turkeys for our Thanksgiving dinner. How wonderful. That is great. So today I made like a goulash with 2 pounds of ground beef, 2 cans of petite mint diced tomatoes, 2 onions, and 1 big green bell pepper. It smelled so good while it was cooking. And then I did cook some pasta shells. So we had it on top of shells. How are you feeling, Suzanne? Racine says, everyone have a wonderful evening. I have to go get the kids now. You have a great evening, Racine. Enjoy those grandkids. Suzanne says, feeling okay, thank you. You're welcome. I am working on my cardigan. And it's just gray. It's a light gray, soft gray mix is what it's called. It's by Karen 1 Pound. Tired, we took a long walk today. Wow. I can't walk very far, so walks are pretty much out of the question, unless it's up the street and back. Our street ends in a cul-de-sac. We're at the beginning of the cul-de-sac. It's so yeah, here I am, Sue. There you are. I was still waiting. Well, see, the thing is, the one I started and I had it ready to go, when I tried going live, it wouldn't let me. It said, we can't go live right now. So I had to end that live and start another one. Is there anybody else there waiting, Sue? Sue says, hi, Shatika, Suzanne, and Racine. Racine's going to pick up the grandkids. They're going to the church for Thanksgiving dinner. So she can't stay. I hope you are all doing well. We've had a busy day. Now my legs and feet are sore from working in the yard. Sue says, Suzanne, I can't wait until later to hear you read. How wonderful. I read that book. Sue says, no, I don't think so. Okay. Suzanne said, thanks. It was great. Awesome. As far as everything else, I'm working on my cardigan. Right now. So what are you all working on? Mumsy, hello. How are you, Mumsy? Dropping in to say hi on my way to my mom's. All right, you treat your mom well. I called my mom today. Hello, Diana. How are you? Unfortunately, I don't get to see her very often. I saw her in May at my daughter's wedding. How are you, Diana? Sue says hi, Mumsy, and hi, Diana, she says. Luann, hello. She says, hello, Michelle, and hello, everyone. How are you, Luann? Sue says, hi, Lulu. And Diana says, I'm good. Working on shawls. Wonderful. I'm working on a sweater. Luann says, hello, Sue. That's so wonderful. I am hoping I get this done pretty soon. Mumsy says I'm blessed. My daughter lives with mom to help her since mom's not been well, although getting stronger, but she came home and my younger two went for the weekend to help her. How wonderful. Luann says, it's been a pretty day. Your sweater looks beautiful. Thank you. And Sue says, I'm working on throws. That is wonderful. Hi, Kathy. How are you? So good to have you in my lives. Haven't seen you in the lives in a long time. Mumsy says hi to Sue. Sue says, hi, Kathy. Good to see you. All right. This is going to be the cardigan, the cocoon cardigan that Bag a Day Crystal put up, the tutorial. Kathy says, I know. Is there anything wrong that you couldn't be here or just busy? Mumsy says, gotta go now, but wanted to say hi. Thank you for coming in, Mumsy. Hello, Timmy. How are you? She says, hey, Michelle. Kathy says, didn't get notification yesterday about your live. Yeah, that's weird. Timmy says, I'm sorry for being late. You're not late. I couldn't get on when I was supposed to. I had to start a new, set up a new one to come on because it wouldn't let me come on with the one I had set up half an hour ago. Sue says, hi, Timmy. And Timmy says, hey, Sue. Sue says, I didn't either, Kathy. All right. Hi, Susan. How are you? Are you doing okay, Susan? We've been praying for you. Kathy says, my volume on my phone could have been down. Who knows? All right. Do you only have a phone to watch videos, Kathy? Sue says, hi, Susan. Auntie Mama, hello. She says, Michelle, hello to you and everyone in the chat. Thank you for being here. Tammy says, hey, Racine, Shatika, Kathy, Susan, Auntie Mama. Sue says, hey, Auntie Mama. And Kathy says, yep. Okay. All right. Well, I am working on the cocoon cardigan by Bag a Day. It's a tutorial. I'm making the 2 to 3X because since she is as small as she is and she made the large, extra large size, I figured I'd better go up a size. I don't know if it'll be too big, but I'd rather it be too big than too small. All right. Auntie Mama says, happy Sunday to you all. Thank you, Auntie Mama. Happy Sunday to you too. Timmy's doing this number. I don't know what it means. I don't know sign language. Susan says, I am good. Thank you. Doing my son's laundry and working on a knitted sweater with an anniversary cake. How wonderful. I've used those to make big bulky sweaters from Bag-A-Day. Sue says, you've come a long way since I've seen it last, Michelle. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's not 28 inches. Since Crystal and I are about the same height, I figured 28 inches is what hers is. That'll be good for me too. And Susan says, hello, everyone in the chat. And Timmy says, Michelle, how's your back doing now? It's feeling a little better. Sue asks, where is Sweet Casey? Sweet Casey went to play pickleball. He hasn't been there in about a month. And Auntie Mama says, awesome. So this is the cocoon cardigan by Bag-A-Day. I'm about as tall as she is, except I'm wider. Probably fluffier too. Susan asks, what happened with your back, Michelle? I have arthritis in my back. And we were working out in the yard today. So it gets sore from bending over, from pulling, when we were raking. So I just needed to rest my back. Try to sit up straight. Sue says, I'm sorry I've been missing lives, Michelle. I'm having a hard time with life right now. I'm so sorry, Sue. I hope everything gets better for you, Sue. Timmy says, Susan Burke, sometimes Michelle's back gets sore from raking leaves. Even no matter what I'm doing, as long as I'm standing, bending over something like either cooking for long periods of time over the stove or over the kitchen counter, or folding my laundry, more than 5 minutes of, bending over, kind of not standing up real straight, it hurts. Raking leaves makes it worse, a lot worse. You were spamming emojis, Auntie Mama. Nightbot doesn't like that, even though you just did 2. I don't understand. Timmy says, no worries, Sue, we understand. Sue says, I need prayers so bad. Uh-huh. Kathy says, amen, Michelle, mine too. All right. So we need God's intervention on a daily basis for our health. Sue says, thank you, Timmy. And Timmy says, Auntie Mama, Nightbutt is a brat. Did you get the pictures? Which pictures, Kathy? Susan says, yes, my back goes out sometimes. Sue says, I was going to call you this afternoon, Michelle. Well, I was here. I was cooking, but I was here. Casey liked it, by the way, Timmy. He's packed some for lunch tomorrow. Auntie Mama says, no worries, I got it. Diana says, I have to run for a bit and help my daughter. Have a good night, all. You too, Diana. Thanks for being here. Kathy says, I just sent them to your DM. Okay, I will look. Timmy says, Michelle, Kathy DM you the pictures. All right. I will go to Instant Messenger. Go to see. You did not DM me, but I did get a bunch of all right. Nadine and Tom, it's Mama Susu. I love the picture. Thank you. So do I, says Racine. I did not get yours, Kathy. Did you send them through Instant Messenger? Or did you put them on Facebook? God bless. Take care. Be safe. Diana hugs, says Timmy. Sue says, I went to church with my sponsor today and lunch afterwards. That is wonderful, Sue. Timmy says, I made my dinner, but I was starving, so I had to make a sandwich. Well, that's good too. Sue says, have a good night, Diana. Timmy says, awesome, Sue. And Kathy doesn't know where she sent them, and I can't find them. Sue says, thank you, Timmy. I need her help very badly. Whose help? Your sponsor? I don't know what you're talking about. Timmy says, if you ask me what kind of sandwich, you may not like it, but it's good. That's okay. It wasn't me eating it. Email maybe, Kathy? It's not on my messages, so it wasn't texted to me. It's not in my instant messenger. It's not on Facebook. Let me look. I didn't get any emails from you, Kathy. Timmy says, okay, Sue. Susan said, I just had a bowl of clam chowder soup. Ooh, that sounds yummy. And Suzanne said, we had French toast tonight. That sounds good too. Sue says, I need my sponsors and all of your help. Well, we are here to help you, Sue, however we can. Kathy said, be right back. Timmy says, dang, Susan and Suzanne both are yummy. Yep. Suzanne says, hugs, Sue. Yes. I made that yogurt. I make yogurt in my Instant Pot. I put frozen veggies in it. And so I have little parfaits. Sue says, thank you, Suzanne. I'm struggling. Yeah, you need to message me or call me later. Okay, Sue? Or I'll call you, one or the other. Timmy says, Sue, aren't we connected through Facebook Instant Messenger? Suzanne said, God can comfort you. Okay, now I got your 3 photos through Facebook, Timmy. Or not Timmy. Sorry. Yeah, through Instant Messenger, I got them. Oh, wow. Good job, Kathy. You did a good job on your poof. All right. Hi, Tina. How are you? Sue says, I don't think so, Timmy. Timmy says, amen, Suzanne. How are you, Tina? Sue says, yes, please. Okay. Kathy says, okay, got it right now. Yes, I got it. You did good. Timmy says, hey, Tina. Sue says, oh, yeah, know that I think about it. I think we are connected to Instant Messenger. Just a minute, everyone. Okay. Sue says hi to Tina. Sue says, okay, Timmy. Okay, so send me a DM later, okay, says Timmy. Kathy says, thank you. I used scrap cotton yarn. That's wonderful. And Tina says, hi, Timmy, Sue, and Kathy. So glad you all are here. Suzanne is also here from God Crochet and Chatter, or The Gospel Truth. Tina says, how is everyone and what's everyone working on right now? Right now, I am working on my cardigan sweater. Tina says hi to Suzanne. Timmy says, Sue, you DM me later, okay, sweetie? And Sue says, yes, Timmy, I will. Thank you, sweetheart. All right. How wonderful. I love how we all are so supportive of everyone. Suzanne says, hello. Lydia says, hi, Michelle. I am listening to you, but I am not feeling good today, dealing with a headache. Oh, no, Lydia. You haven't been feeling good for a long time, and it's got me worried. Tina says, hi to Lydia. Timmy says, I'm working on cleaning icky fingers. Jam made my fingers icky. And Sue says, I'm working on throws very slowly. Okay, and Timmy says, hi to Lydia. Hello, Jason, how are you? Night from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. Greetings tonight. Are you coming to Wisconsin to preach Matthew 24:14 radio station? That's what Gardner Ted Armstrong, he was a preacher on the radio, well known. I don't know him. And I am not going to Wisconsin that I know of. How are you, Jason? Sue says, hi, Lydia. I hope you feel better soon. Me too. Sue says, hi, Jason, hon. And Lydia says, hi, Tina and Timmy. I'm going to call the doctor in the morning to see if I can see the doctor. And Lydia says, hi, Sue. Tina says, hi to Jason. I'm so glad you are all here. I'm so glad you're welcoming other people in. Such a wonderful group. Timmy dropped Jason's link. Thank you. I'm so sorry you're not feeling well, Lydia. Sue says, I'm familiar with Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. That's how you pronounce it in French. So that's the bottom of the lake. That's what that means, Fond du Lac. Timmy says, no content on Jason. Luann says, hello, Jason. And Timmy says, hi, Lulu. All right. Well, I've got my yogurt with fruit, cherries, strawberries, and blueberry mix. Jason says, when God bless you and stay safe and don't get sick anymore because Thanksgiving is coming up. Just drink plenty of water and stay safe tonight. I love your website. Good night. Good night, Jason. Thank you so much for coming. Lydia says it's not fun. I felt good yesterday. Today I am feeling yucky. That's too bad. I am so sorry, Lydia. I hope you feel better soon. Sue says, Fond du Lac. Luann says, hello, Timmy. Hoping you are doing well. Timmy says, Lydia, how was the wedding? Tina says, hi to Luann. Luann says, hello, Tina. Timmy says, God bless, take care, be safe, Jason. Lydia says, Timmy, the wedding was fun. Awesome. I haven't been, the last wedding I went to was my daughter's in May. Timmy says, awesome, Lydia. Yeah. Luann says, Lydia, please feel better soon. Yep. Hey, I wanted to show you, I got a new bell. This is what my bell for when people support my channel. So I'm going to keep the bell nearby whenever I go live. Timmy says, Lulu, I'm doing better than them this morning for sure. Awesome. Timmy says, Michelle, I love your wee bell. Uh-huh. I got another bell in my room too, a crystal one. But I wasn't thinking about that one when I ordered this one. Lydia says, thank you, Luann. Sue says, oh, show it up close, Michelle. That's a cute bell. Thank you. It's got a, oh, wait, it's got a fish. Looks like a baby dinner bell. Well, we were thinking about getting one of those triangles. Love the bell, says Luann. Thank you. And Suzanne says, there be dragons, LOL. Yes, there are dragons on here. And a fish. Oh, cute. Thank you, Sue. So how are you all doing? Luann says, how are you, Michelle? I am worn out from working in the yard today. You didn't see the dragons? The dragons are on the main part of this. Sorry, I think this is a dragon right here. That's the head. Luann says, I'd done that yesterday and I'm still wiped out. Sue says, what's for dinner, Michelle? I made that earlier. And I took 2 cans of petite diced tomatoes and 2 onions. I cut those up and a bell pepper. And I sauteed those. And it was smelling so good. And I put ground beef, 2 pounds of ground beef that I browned before doing the vegetables. And I added the seasonings to it. I added cayenne pepper and steak seasoning. And boy, was it good. Timmy says that looks like a Chinese bell, Michelle. Maybe it is. Everything you buy on Amazon is from China anyway. And I did some pasta and yeah, interesting bell. Kathy says, okay, I guess I need to go. No one is answering me about my Facebook group. I didn't see your Facebook group question, Kathy. Ask again. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Tina says, I'm making vegetable soup today. It will be even better eating tomorrow. Yep, soup is good food. Timmy says, what Facebook group, Kathy? And Sue says, you're right, Timmy Chinese. I don't get it. You're right, Timmy Chinese. What about your Facebook group, Kathy? I guess we missed it, or I missed it. I didn't see it. She used scrap cotton yarn. I'm not seeing it. Well, I simply love it. Thank you. Sue says, Kathy, I don't see anything about a Facebook group. Sue says, your bell. Tina says, I didn't see the whole chat, only since so far back when I came in. What's your question, Kathy? Maybe we can help you. I didn't see that. Sorry, Kathy. I didn't see it. You ask a question in the group. Neither did I, says Timmy. It's a group for women. Where is it at, Kathy? We don't see it too on my end, says Lydia. It's not mentioned, Kathy, said Sue. It's called Gripe Corner. Oh, and you just started it. Okay, Gripe Corner. Oh, okay, Gripe Corner. Oh, okay, tell us more about it, please, says Timmy. Kathy says it's new. Tina says, is that the name of your Facebook, Kathy? All right, well, it is 60 in the mid 60s here right now. We've got the window open. I've got the fan going because I like I get hot. Timmy said, be right back. And Suzanne says, what grapes? We are blessed in God. Sue says, okay, Timmy. Kathy says, my group is Gripe Corner. Okay. And Sue says, yes, we are, Suzanne. Yes, we are. And Liddy, I will look it up, Kathy, says Sue. Lydia says, I'm freezing when I don't feel good. I'm in my blankets. Man, I hope you're doing better, Lydia, because it sounds like you have a fever. Suzanne said, what is it about, Kathy? And Tina says, I sent you a friend request, Kathy. Hi, Sarah. How are you? So glad you came to join us. She says, hello, everyone. Hope everyone is doing well. Sore, but I'm okay. Sarah. Tina says, hi, Sarah. Luann says, hi, Sarah. Kathy says, I understand that, but even women who are Christians can gripe too. And Timmy says, hi to Sarah. And Lydia says, yeah, I do. I took some Tylenol. I am laying down. Good. Timmy says, good, Lydia. And Kathy says, cool. Sue says, hi to Sarah. I hope you're all doing well. I'm working on my cocoon cardigan by Crystal at Bag a Day. I've got a ways to go yet. Susan Burke says it's 84 degrees here in California. Wow. Sue says, I joined Kathy. All right. Sarah says, that's beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, it's got to be 28 inches from the bottom to the top, and I'm not there yet. But thank you, Sarah. Timmy says, Kathy Smith, have you read James in the Bible? Sarah says, I'm working on my second Bag a Day supersonic beanies for my oldest. How wonderful, Sarah. That is awesome. I'd love to see pictures of it. If you can post them on the Facebook page, then everybody who's in this group can see them. That would be wonderful. I've got the link to my Facebook group in the description box. Susan says, hope you feel better, Lydia. And Suzanne says, I do not think we should gripe. Sometimes I like to, but God doesn't like it when we gripe. We can complain to him all we want, but not to each other. Because that's in the line of gossiping. And Timmy says, awesome, Sarah. And Sue says, lucky Susan, because it's 61 here, but that's cold with the wind. All right. Timmy says, amen, Suzanne. And Tina says, hi, Susan. Don't remember if I've seen you earlier. Want to tell you hi. And Lydia says, thank you, Susan. Susan says, are you going to put fur on your tool like Bag a Day? I don't know. I didn't know she put fur on it. Lydia says, Michelle, I am going to go just in case I go to sleep. All right, you get some rest, Lydia. I hope you're feeling better in the morning. Susan says, Sue, where are you located? Tina says, you take care of yourself, Lydia. Sweet dreams. Yes. And Timmy says, good night, Lydia. God bless you. Hugs. Thank you all for being so loving and caring. Lydia, take care. Hope you sleep well. Okay, Sue says, I don't like to gripe either because I start feeling for myself. Susan Burke says, bye, Lydia. Get some rest. Take care. Hugs and love. Thank you. Susan says, hello, Camper 14. Timmy says, I don't worry or gripe. Well, good. Sue says, I'm in Iowa. And Lydia says, thank you, everyone. I will. All right. That is wonderful. So I'm working on I'm wondering if I'll get this done anytime soon. I'm thinking it's only going to get done in December. But Sue says, sorry. Oh, you feel sorry for yourself. Yeah. Yeah, it puts us in a bad position. Tina says, I haven't started my cardigan yet. Well, I know once you start it, it'll be done in 3 days. Sue says, I feel bad for other people. I'm a giver, not a receiver. I know you're a giver, Sue. Thank you. Hello, Carrie. How are you? So glad you've joined us. How was your day today? And what are you working on? Timmy says, Sue, feel sorry for those who don't know Jesus, okay? For you are daughter of the Most High God. You are loved, wanted, and needed. Remember this, please. Hugs. Sue says, hi, Carrie. And Tina says, I've been on the same baby blanket all week, not moving so fast this week. Well, you went out the other day with some friends. Timmy says hi to Carrie. Carrie says, I'm good. Good. And Carrie says hi to Sue. And Tina says, hi, Carrie. Carrie says, hi, Timmy Twisted Zones. Yeah, I watched the Bag of Days cocoon cardigan video up to the point where she said, make a big rectangle. And then I saw how big I need to make mine. And that's where I stopped the video. I'll plan on restarting it once I get it to that length. Carrie says, I gave a family in need groceries 2 times this month. And my sponsor helped me with hats for the kids. How wonderful, Sue. Timmy says, Carrie, smiling at Carrie Leonard. And Sarah says, hello, Carrie. Tina says, I'm going to try and make some jewelry next and my ornament. Yeah, I still need to do that too. Sarah says, that's awesome, Tina. And Timmy says, oh, cool, Tina. Carrie says, hi, Camper 14. I hope you're all doing well. So Tina is working on a baby blanket and it's not going very fast. Tina says we better get it done, Michelle. We are behind, I think. No, we're not. Carrie says, hi, Sarah Mahoney. Timmy says, I came up with a neat ornament, LOL. Yes, you did. Tina says, nice, Timmy. Makes me wish you drew my name. Sue says, when we had the destructive, derecho, I went to Walmart and talked to the manager and told her I was buying food for the displaced, and she helped pay for half of it because I used my food stamps. Wow. Suzanne said, night, everybody. Been a busy day. Remember, do everything as if doing it unto the Lord. Thank you, Suzanne. God bless you. Have a great night, Suzanne. Tina says, you going to share your idea? I don't think she should. Timmy says, good night, Suzanne. God bless. Take care. Be safe. Hugs. All right. Sue says, I came home and made 120 homemade rice and bean burritos for them and tons of cases of water. Awesome, Sue. Timmy says, nope, because whoever it's for, I want it to be a surprise. That's a good way to say it. Sue says, thank you, Suzanne. Carrie says, good night, Suzanne. God bless, take care, be safe, hugs. You're taking Timmy's line. Timmy says, LOL, Michelle. Well, Tina says, yes, just joking, Timmy. Keep it a secret. Sue says, I couldn't help myself. I was crying so bad. Oh, I'm so sorry, Sue. Tina says, good night, Suzanne. Sweet dreams. Timmy says, Tina, are we connected? on Facebook Messenger. And Kathy said, I understand where you are coming from, Michelle. That's everyone's prerogative if they want to share or not. Yep. It kind of puts me in a more vulnerable place. Like Sue said, I feel sorry for myself sometimes. Tina says, I'm sorry, Sue. Did something happen? And Timmy says, Sue, want to share, sweetie? Sue says, a horrible something, a derecho is a dry hurricane. Horrible storm. I didn't know what a derecho was. So why were you crying? Timmy says, yes, Sue, I know what a derecho is. I didn't. Tina says, I think so, Timmy. I'm hardly ever on Facebook itself, but I have Messenger too. Timmy said, huh? Okay. Yeah, it's Spanish for hurricane on dry land. I never heard of that. Tina said, do you see me, Timmy? Timmy says, I see you here, Tina. Sue says, I keep extra food stocked for families. Huh. Mateo, hello. How are you? Tina said, the picture on my Facebook, my grandson when he was little, I think. Cool. Timmy says, hi, Mateo. Sue says, I go to food banks because that's what it's there for. And I suggest everyone go to stock up and help others. Awesome. Timmy says, I'll have to check, Tina. Sue says, hi, Mateo, sweetheart. Mateo says, hi, Timmy. Mateo says, hi, Sue. Tina says he's about to be getting his driver's license soon, though. All right. And Timmy says, be right back. He's a big boy now. Earlier this week, I got a catalog from Mary Maxim. I won't be ordering from them, though. I may need some bright white yarn, but one skein is all I'll need of that. All right. Yes, in the picture, he's just a little fella. How cute. Sue says, I don't know if you all are ready for winter like us up north. It's a huge deal. We're not as, you're more north than I am. I'm wanting to get this sweater done for this winter. Mr. Casey's home. He just pulled into the driveway. Hello, Crochet for Beginners. How are you? Timmy says, yes, I got you. And Tina. And then she says, hi, CFB. How are you? I'm working on my cardigan. It's a tutorial by Crystal at Bagaday. Her cocoon cardigan. Yes, Casey is my husband. Sue says when the ice is 5 inches thick, you prepare for yourself and others. Uh-huh. Timmy says, Sue, remember I'm in upstate New York. Yep. And Sue says, hi, CFB. And Sue says, hi, Timmy. Timmy says, Sue, my boots and straps are ready. All right. How is it?
It's all right. Knees are sore.
Yeah. That's normal.
Mm-hmm. Looks pretty nice, though. That's where they put in.
Uh-huh.
Hello, ladies.
He says hello.
And who was it I was supposed to tell dinner was good?
Timmy.
You seen that?
Yes.
Well, tell her it's good.
My husband said dinner was good. Sue says, hi, CFB.
CFB.
Yeah, Crochet for Beginners. That's her YouTube name.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Sue says, yes, Timmy. Sue, my boots and straps are ready. Awesome. Crochet for Beginners says, I lived in Kansas over 20 years ago, and the winters were pretty mild at times. Yes.
sometimes they're not.
And sometimes they're not. Crochet for Beginners says, hi, Casey.
Hello.
He says, hello. Sue says, I keep constant snow straps on winter shoes. I don't know what snow straps are.
They're,
My husband knows because he's from Wyoming.
yeah, but we never wore them.
Oh.
We didn't have ice.
Oh, okay. They're
Walk
for
around
ice.
They're little spikes,
Okay.
so you don't slip.
Timmy says, hey, Casey. And woohoo, awesome. Sue says, oh my goodness. There is our sweet Casey. Hi, Casey. What was for dinner?
Whatever Michelle called it.
Whatever I called it.
Yeah.
Timmy kind of gave me a little bit of ideas, and so I just put stuff together, and it's kind of a goulash thing with pasta shells. Timmy says, Sue, I have the ones made of rubber with grips on the bottom. Tina says, hi, beginner. And Crochet for Beginners says they have metal spikes. Some of them do, my husband said.
The ones for out here are.
Timmy says, yes, CFB, mine does. Tina says, going to eat some soup, but we'll be listening and lurking for a bit. All right. And CFB says, hello, Timmy. Hello, Sue. Hello, Camper. All right. What are you working on, CFB? Bless you, hon.
You gotta hit the like. And then the 45 minutes of commercials.
Yep. Thank you for watching the commercials, the ads. It helps my channel. Uh-huh. I was working on a rose and a granny square. Ooh, sounds lovely.
Close the curtains and turn that so light up.
Timmy says, shucks, it's 35 degrees here. Wow.
Where's she at? Minnesota?
No, upstate New York, Syracuse.
Syracuse.
Yeah. Timmy says, be right back.
Oh, my cousin got married. He went to college.
Mm-hmm. 2C. What's 2C, Carrie? Carrie, I wanted to show you. This is the bell I got for Susan. Says, I am back. I lost you. Oh, I'm sorry. I got this bell for when I have reasons to celebrate. Hi, Kim. How are you? How did you lose me, Susan? And Carrie, what is 2C?
I'm not-
Kim says, good. How are you? I'm doing okay. I was sore today from working out in the yard, but I'm doing all right. Sue says, oh my gosh, I posted in mass text. Huh. And Samantha says, tired. Hi, Samantha. How are you? Well, you're tired. Okay. That's the first thing she said when she came in, is tired, not hello. She said hi, Michelle, after she said she was tired. Ah.
Blazing saddles, never come.
CFB says, Timmy, you are in New York City? Brr. I watched a video today about a city in Alaska named Whittier, which is isolated from the west of Alaska by mountains. I think I saw that video, CFB. They have their apartments are all connected to schools, to everything they need, stores, everything. Samantha said, good and tired. Well, good. I'm glad you're doing well. What did you do today, Samantha? CFB says, Timmy, the whole town lives in the same building. Yes, that's the one I saw. And Sue says, I was trying to make coffee for tomorrow. All right. And were you able to do it? Sue says, hi, Samantha. Samantha says, are you tired? Yeah, I am. I could sleep. CFB says, if it's a gloomy day, not sunny, I know I feel tired sometime. Yep. Yep, they said there is over 1,000 apartments in Whittier. There are only 350 people. Wow. Oh, Samantha is playing bingo. Hello, Angelise. How are you? Angelise says, God bless you, ladies. Thank you. Samantha says, I got home from bingo. That is wonderful, Samantha. Hope you get some rest tonight. Crochet for Beginners says, funny, Michelle, how we served up the same videos. Uh-huh. I watched it a while ago, though. It was like 6 months ago or something, maybe a year. Angelie says, I'm good, thanks to God. Well, praise God that you're doing well. CFB says, praise God. Samantha says, I will. Tina says, wow, I'd hate to live in the same building as the whole town. Right? Sue says, hi, Angelise. Can you imagine how long we'd have to wait to get Happy Mail? I'm using Sue's idea. I put some coconut oil in a little container for my lips. Sue says, hi, Angelise. CFB says, I keep getting videos from a few days ago to 3 years ago that are the same video. Tina says, hi, Kim, Samantha, and Angelise. And CFB says from with Whittier, they said there is a police station. The kids have a tunnel to go to school to stay out of the cold. Exactly. I watched that video. I've been to Alaska once when my son was stationed in Anchorage. Timmy says, hi, Angelise. Sue says, is the coconut oil working? It doesn't work as well as some of the stuff I bought on Amazon recently to heal the lips. But it's good because I keep it right here. CFB says it's annoying. YouTube serving up the same videos I have already watched. Well, you can search out new videos. Kim says, hi, Timmy. And how are you, Kim? So glad you came to join us. Tina says, oh my, that would be very depressing to live like that. No vitamins from the sun. Right? When my son was stationed in Alaska, during the winter that he stayed up there, he was taking vitamin D pills. He was sitting in the tanning booths trying to get vitamin D because their winters are pitch black. He wasn't getting enough vitamin D from the sun. He was getting sick. So he transferred down to Colorado. Timmy says, by the way, can we all remember Iceland? They have a volcano that may explode or has exploded. I don't know yet. Yeah, I watched that video last night. Timmy sent it to me. We need to keep them in our prayers. Iceland. Right, Iceland. Timmy says hi to Kim D. Sue says, oh, I'm sorry. CFB says the Whittier City is an old military base that was closed down. It sounds like Whittier is a cruise ship pass through or destination now. The view is beautiful. And Sue says hi to Kim. Kim says hi to Sue. Timmy dropped Kim's link. Thank you for that. I will check out. I will pin her link to the top, I think. Click on your subscriptions, beginner, maybe get more choices. And Kim says, thank you, Timmy. And Timmy says, or clear your history, CFB. CFB says, I watched a video about Iceland. I don't know if what they are showing is soot or snow or volcanic land. They have a live stream. All right. So I don't know when it's going to happen. They said it's going to happen soon, like within the next 2 or 3 days, or maybe a few hours. Okay, here's a live link for Iceland volcano. All right. All right. CF Timmy says a whole town has been evacuated. Not evaluated, evacuated. CFB says, Timmy, I clear my Google history, YouTube history all the time and videos watched, and the same videos keep coming up that I have already watched. Huh. I don't know what to tell you, CFB. CFB says it is very odd what is happening. Sue says I just changed into my nightgown. Timmy says it's the algorithms. Yep, it's gotta be. CFB says, Timmy, everyone has been saying the YouTube algorithm is unfair and favors networks over independent content creators. Well, and Susan says, I want to get the bag a day throw blanket from Mary Maxim. Cool. Do you know what the name of that blanket is, Susan? Sue says, CFB, try unsubscribing and resubscribing. Tina says YouTube tries to guess what you'd like to see. Be nice if you hadn't already seen, though. At the top is a button for new notifications. Timmy says, yes, CFB, I know. CFB says, Timmy, the algorithm is based on popular trends, which leaves out crochet altogether, being very small niche topic. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Sue says, I don't always see lives from other channels either. I'm not sure if that's what you said behind that heart there. I don't always get lives from other channels either. And Tina says you also have to be signed in beginner to get your notifications. Otherwise, you get random everyone else's. CFB said, I was thinking for people who are earning advertising revenue only, who are not paid in other ways, the algorithm is unfair. And Sue says, yes. They started that with 500 subscribers and 1,000 watch hours or something, when I had just gotten monetized with the 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. I had the hours before I had the subscribers. Most people, it's the other way around. You thought it was 500 subscribers for channels outside of USA? I don't know. I only know what it was for me. Crochet for Beginners says on mine, it says I have to have 1,000 subscribers. Are you in the US? $4,000 hours of watch hours. Okay, you're in the USA. So I had to have 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers in order to get monetized. And don't think it's a full-time job. It's not. I got paid in July because I had 2 big parties. I haven't gotten paid since. CFB says I have to have 10 million views. I couldn't tell you. Timmy says I have less than 300 and have a community page. You have a community tab, Timmy. I had to have 500 to get a community tab. And they changed that after I had gotten monetized. Sort of irksome to me because I worked hard at it. CFB says, so I get all these foreign channels who teach crochet. Some of them have 17 million views. Okay, and Sue says, Michelle, I pray you get paid this month. I always watch the videos. I know you do. Thank you. Jason says, don't forget, if you're from the United States, Thanksgiving is coming up, and they're showing the classic Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Remember Charlie Brown? Thank you, and God bless you. All right, Jason. Thank you for reminding us. Timmy says, so do I, Sue. I won't be getting paid this month. If I make the quota, I still have to earn more this month in order to get paid next month. Okay, Tina says it's 500 now for community tab and 1,000 to get monetized. CFB says, yes, Charlie Brown is fun. Kim D says, I love Charlie Brown. All right. Timmy says, yes, Tina, that's why I'm surprised. Tina says, I already had my Thanksgiving. I live in Canada. Awesome, Kim. What part of Canada? Sue says, I love Charlie Brown. All right. That's cool. CFB says there are recommendations from YouTube Help to do affiliate marketing or get paid by a brand sponsor. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that because I'm not going in at full force as a full-time job. I don't think. Timmy says, aha, okay, Kim. Ontario, awesome, Kim. I've been there. Timmy says, I have no TV. Oh. Casey said, good for you. CFB says, I remember Deborah Norville and Vanna White, who did some crochet books. I was told Vanna White didn't know how to crochet. Really? Sue says, okay, that, wow, Sue, thank you so much. Where's my bell? Ring my bell.
That's the first ring.
Yeah, my first official ring for this channel. Thank you so much, Sue. You can't donate? What do you mean you just did donate? Sue says, can't you sue YouTube for back money? It's your money that you're earning. Don't you have a lawyer? One lady on YouTube said she only makes $5 a month off YouTube. Yeah, and they won't pay until you have $100 in, at least $100 in the account. So if I only make $15 to $20 a month, that's 5 months before I get paid. If I make $20 a month. And that's about what I normally make. Except for this month, I've been getting a lot of super chats and new members, and thank you so much, Sue. CFB says Jason Bender, YouTubers can't afford an entertainment lawyer like the big media companies have on retainer. Exactly. Timmy says, Sue. Thank you so much, Sue. She says, you're welcome, honey. I love you so much. Sue, I love you too, and I hope and pray that you're doing well. God bless you. Sue says it wouldn't let me at first. Ah, that's what it is. Tina says, Sue, you wanted her to ring her bell. That was sweet of you. Timmy says, aha, Sue. CFB says, right now it seems I would do better if I could get on a payroll job with a media company who pays hourly. Yep. And Sue says, I can't help it because I don't need frivolous things. I hear you, Sue. CFB says, I love that song by Vince Gill, Trisha Yearwood. For each and every bell that rings, another angel gets its wings. And they were selling diamond rings. Awesome. Timmy says, plus dealing with a redundant person. Who's that, Timmy? Jason says, why don't you get gospel singer Pat Boone to advertise for your YouTube Pat Boone, you remember him from the 1960s. He does advertising for YouTube and seniors, makes $80 per commercial. Pat Boone. I'm just a small potato. Sue says, please, if you can, let's get Michelle her loving pay. CFB says, is that like Tom Selleck who does reverse mortgages for senior citizens? Sue, you are so sweet. Sue says, I'm only on SSI and DSI lowest amount. Sue, you are so good to me. Timmy says, so Sue and Tina, what do y'all have for this week? I think I'm going to go to Pilates on Tuesday this week, Tuesday and Friday. And then next week I will go Tuesday and Thursday. CFB says cable TV has a whole infomercial dedicated to Medicare Parts A, Part B, and D. They are advertising something now that pay for all health, dental, and rent. And Sue has nothing for this week. All right. I don't have cable, CFB. We have a TV, and on occasion we watch movies on the TV, the big TV screen. But that's it. We don't really watch. We get the local channels. We can watch the news when the news. The only time I like to watch TV is when there's a storm coming our way. Timmy says, I hope to get my brace back November 21st. I hope you do too, Timmy. Tina says, what do you mean, Timmy? Her leg brace. Her shoe brace. Foot brace. Sue says, I have the best insurance I could find, but that doesn't increase the income. And CFB says, you are not missing out not having cable TV, that's for sure. Most of it is advertising because new shows are going to be internet now and Netflix. I don't have Netflix either. And Timmy says, my brace for my foot. Sue says, plugged my phone in. All right. Tina says, devotional in the morning. I'm taking soup to my daughters tomorrow and crochet group tomorrow night. Wednesday Bible study so far. And CFB says I don't have Netflix. No, I have Amazon Prime. And I have YouTube, which I watch movies on YouTube also. And Amazon Prime. And I also have PureFlix. It costs less than Netflix and they're cleaner shows. CFB says, Sue, you are referencing inflation, which is horrible for all of us. Yes. Timmy says, I have foot drop on the right leg and ankle instability on my left foot. And Sue says, I don't have Netflix either. So those are two things that we don't pay for. We don't pay for cable. We've never had it in our 30 years of marriage. And we did have Netflix, but when they kept raising their rates and we didn't see anything good on Netflix, I dropped them. I asked my husband first to make sure it was okay with him to drop it. And he said yes. Timmy said the company lost my brace, so they made me a new brace, which I didn't want. Wow. Sue says I should ask my son to order PureFlix for me. I don't think you really need it. Timmy says, I just want my brace back. I can understand that, Timmy. CFB says, I have lower back instability. I went to an SSDI through the process and they denied me, but I have no medical, so I can't just go to the doctor. It's too expensive. Hi, Cricket. How are you? How have you been? I've been missing you, Cricket. Timmy says, CFB, I have a plethora of medical issues. Tina says, hi, Cricket. Timmy says, hi, Cricket. Sue says, my son pays for my extra channels, so I wish I didn't have Prime on or Hulu. Cricket says, what you working on? I am doing better. I didn't know you were not doing well, Cricket. What's been going on? CFB says some people are given SSDI and they get it, and other people don't get SSDI. I tried going when I had shingles and they denied me. Sue says, hi, Cricket, sweetheart. I think I wasn't, because I was only in my mid-40s. So they didn't want to start me on that then. Cricket says, missed you all too. Sue says, hi, Cricket, sweetheart. Susan says it's called Beauty Runs Deep Crochet Thrill. Thank you, Susan. I'm going to have to look that up. CFB says, Timmy, I have PTSD trauma and weakness in my lower back. It spasms at times. I have weakness from an injury, which causes incontinence sometimes. Yeah, I've got all that and more, CFB. Sue says, I'm glad you feel better, Cricket. Me too. I'm glad you're here. Tina says, I haven't had TV since 2016 and have no subscriptions except Amazon Prime to help with shipping too. Yep. Sue says, thank you, Susan. CFB says, did you get SSDI, Michelle? No. Cricket says, me too, Sue. Me and Terry were so sick. Wow. I'm so glad you're feeling better, Cricket. Timmy says, CFB, Michelle is a substitute teacher. Yes. I don't work every day because I have to, Pilates is more important to me than working. It makes me feel more normal. Cricket says, thank you all for the prayers. Hugs to all. Thank you. Thank you, Cricket. So glad you're here. What are you working on, Cricket? I am working on the Bag-A-Day cocoon cardigan. And I've got a ways to go yet to make it 28 inches. Crystal and I are about the same height, but I'm bigger than her. And Sue says, I have many mental health issues and health issues. CFB says, that's right. I forget Michelle is a teacher. When we have inflation, all people are always underpaid. So Social Security and fixed income get defunded and people are left behind. Sue says, hugs, Cricket, sweetheart. And Cricket says, finally able to crochet and crafting Christmas ornaments. How wonderful. CFB says, I have mental health issues with PTSD trauma. All right. And Timmy says, same here, Sue, sweetie. Sue says, I need to go. So, Timmy, I will message you later. All right. Me too, Sue. Timmy says, okay, Sue, God bless. Take care. Be safe. Hugs. Yes. Take care, Sue. Thank you so much for the super chat or super sticker. I keep getting those confused. You know, I asked Granny D, somebody gifted me a membership to Granny D's. She does not do live chat or members only lives. She doesn't do anything special for members only. She said I should, but I haven't yet. So, and I don't know what to do, either. I know Granny or Dee's Creative Hands does members only lives. And she does special giveaways for members only. And I'm just not sure if I can do that yet. CFB says, Prayers for all of us in chat box, everyone who needs warm, loving empathy and compassion. Thank you, CFB. Sue says, thank you, Timmy. I need to charge my phone. All right, Sue. Timmy says, okay, no problem. Talk to you later, Sue. CFB says, I had another channel that had members only on an old channel that failed. It never made sense to me because my subscribers were already gone. Wow. Susan said, I believe you have to have Apple TV to see the Charlie Brown holiday movies, and I don't. All right. Hi, Mimi. How are you? She says, hi, Michelle and Timmy. Hugs. How are you, Mimi? I'm so glad you're here. I'm working on my cocoon cardigan by Bag a Day. Cricket says, I love Charlie Brown. Yeah, I used to watch him all the time. I love those specials every holiday. Timmy says, hi, Mimi Cat Do. How are you today, this evening, Mimi? Okay, I missed some people. Susan said, okay, Susan doesn't have Apple TV. Please remember not to say the word subscribers in chat. Otherwise, I'll remove the comment. Okay. Cricket says, I love Charlie Brown. Timmy says, hi, Mimi Cat Do. Mimi says, good, but computer is lagging and freezing up. Oh. CFB says, YouTube was encouraging people with members only to give shout outs to fans. They said it makes them feel good. I never had anyone join with members only. Cricket says, hello, Mimi. CFB says, I will go remove the comment. Sorry, I forgot. Mimi says, I'm on and off, so slow to answer. That's okay. Mimi says, hi, Cricket. Hugs. Hi, Michelle J. How are you? I want an update on your brother, Michelle, on Alan. We're still praying for him. I hope you're doing well, Michelle, because I know it was between your brother and your mother that was causing you grief or anxiety or making life difficult. How are you doing, Michelle? Tina says hi to Mimi. I'm working on the cocoon cardigan by Bag a Day. I love doing her following her tutorials. CFB says you have come a long way on your cardigan. Yeah. It's not long enough though. It's got to be 28 inches wide or tall from the beginning row. I'm not there yet. Michelle says I'm doing good. So far, he's quite well. He's been able to stay sober for the most part. I know he had a slip. He's in a Christ-centered program. So he said that's helping. Praise God. I am so happy to hear that, Michelle. Thank you for sharing. Timmy says, now Mimi Cat, do you still doing live chat on Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern? Michelle J says, my mom, she's got some big problems going on and it's stressful. Oh, I'm so sorry. Cricket says, love the color. Thank you. This is a soft gray mix. It is Karen 1 pound yarn. I figured I'll have enough with 3 pounds of this color. Tina says, I'm trying to get dinner cleaned up and put away for a bit. All right. And Timmy dropped Mimi's link. Thank you. I'm already subscribed to her, but thank you. Thank you for posting. Timmy says, prayers for you, Michelle J. Yes, we need to keep Michelle J in our prayers because it's not only, we've been praying for her brother, and I'm thankful that he's doing so well, but we need to keep everyone else in the family uplifted in prayer too. CFB says, prayers to folks struggling. I know I have used crochet as a vice to hide away from the world at times where crocheting became an addiction in my life, like making videos became an addiction. Wow. Cricket says, Tina, I didn't cook today. We had takeout. I'm just being lazy. When you're not feeling good, Cricket, I can see not wanting to cook. Michelle says, I'm still praying constantly. I just know he can slip anytime. I'm trying so hard to hand it over to God. It's such a difficult thing to watch those around you that you love struggle so hard. Yes, I agree, Michelle. It is so hard. Timmy says, been there, done that, Michelle. I learned one of your acronyms, Timmy. BTDT, been there, done that. What you got, hon?
November 11th, Spirit Bazaar.
Ah,
Little late.
yeah, a little late. I missed it.
She did.
Timmy says, from last night to this afternoon, I had a family crisis, but it's good now. Well, I'm so glad, Timmy. Mimi says, yes, Timmy, I use Chromebook for recording, but this Tuesday, the 14th, my brother has to be in Worcester. I think that's how you pronounce it, for cardiac scan before valve surgery. All right. Tina says, yes, addictions are a lifetime fight for many. If you can remember to reach up to God for your strength, you have a much better chance of fighting it, Michelle J. Thank you. I love it that we can encourage one another in our struggles here. CFB says, my son, who is a military veteran, Iraq, Afghanistan wars, was struggling with addiction after he got back. He found a consistent job he seems to like, which has helped him a lot gain confidence again. That is wonderful. That is something to thank God for, CFB. Cricket says, I have a happy hooker addiction. But people who struggle with drug or alcohols, in my heart goes out to them. Yes. Timmy says, Michelle J., my motto is let God and let go. Easier said than done. Cricket says, I crochet my life away, no time for anything. Timmy says, LOL, Cricket, hugs. And Michelle J. says, some things aren't so easy. Yep. Mimi says, yes. Timmy says, no worries, Michelle J. Thank you. I'm so glad we can support one another here. CFB says, my younger son, a veteran in Afghanistan, he still struggles, has not found a job he can stick with. He is in his early 30s. His wife and kids are living with his in-laws who are divorced, same house. Wow. Mimi says, you said it right. Cricket says, you all are my support group, and I am happy to be here to support you all. Thank you all for trusting me. Tina says, then we get yarn addictions. That's better for all of our health, though. Uh-huh. Much better. Timmy says, amen, Cricket and Tina. CFB says, I can't imagine a divorced husband and wife living in the same house just because the wife has no place to go. People do it all the time. Tina says, my daughter has a friend that did the same thing, beginner. They are still, all these years, still living that way. Wow. Timmy says, okay, y'all, time to shake the gloom so we can bloom. Hey, you're a poet and didn't even know it, Timmy. It was her schoolmates' parents. Awesome. Timmy says, raise them hands. Woohoo! Cricket says, COB, I feel maybe some love deep down still there, not just for the kids. After all, they loved each other once. And Timmy says, shake it off, shake it off. Timmy's trying to get us happy again. We're getting so gloomy. Thank you, Timmy. for shaking the gloom off. So yeah, I'm working on this, and Mateo answered my sent me her information, but I can't believe that Sally Horner did not send me her information. If you see Sally Horner, tell her I need her information to send her her winnings. Come on, you all celebrate God and being alive. Yes, Timmy. Tina says, what are you making now, Cricket, and anyone else crafting? Mimi says, amen. I am working on my cardigan. What are you all doing? I know Tina is making a baby blanket. That's been going slow. Mimi says, amen. What are you working on, Mimi? Timmy says, now stand up, shake your boots. Tina says, don't you already have it? Who and what? Cricket says there was a Kathy in the ornament exchange, but can't get an address on her or channel name. And Mimi is doing socks. Yeah, Kathy was in here a little bit ago. Are you still in here, Kathy Smith? Oh, booty. Mimi says, I got my ornament swap person. So did I. I'm not telling you who it is. Cricket says, so true. Tina says, we have tried to remedy that, Cricket. Yes, we have. And Timmy says, yes, me too. Mimi says, what's that word? Something is done and ready to go. Shake, 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 shake. Ornaments. Okay. All right, ornaments. Hi, Carrie. Carrie says, hi, Mimi Cat Do. And Mimi says, hi, Carrie, hugs. Tina says, that's great, Mimi. I'm behind. I better catch up and get mine done. Me too. Timmy says, okay, y'all bringing out the song y'all know and love, LOL. It's Training Men, hallelujah. Cricket says, my ornament is done too. Cricket says, does Kathy have a channel? Not that I know of. Her name is Kathy Smith, and she spells it Cathie. I've got her email address and I've emailed her. And so has Ellie. Tina says she's usually around Cricket. She was in here. Yes, she was. And Carrie says, I can't feel my Afghan right now. I ran, or you meant finish, because you ran out of black. Cricket says, okay, thanks. You're welcome. Well, I think I'm gonna need some white to work on my throw blanket that I'm working on. Okay, Cricket. Timmy says, yes, talking about her new Facebook group. Yeah, Gripe Corner. Cricket says, Tina, I am working on my big blanket and starting my tablecloth. Wonderful, Cricket. You're just a crocheting, I don't want to use the word addict. Timmy's LOL. Yep. Cricket's only been crocheting, what, a year? A year and a half, maybe? Tina says, oh, tablecloth. I can't wait to see it, Cricket. I know. I have never attempted a tablecloth. Timmy says, yes, Gripe Corner. That's the name of her Facebook page. Cricket says, I also made some throw pillows for my couch for Christmas. Wow. Very impressive, Cricket. Michelle says, I'm excited. Here in a few, my family will all be here, including my brother. It'll be so good to see him. That is wonderful, Michelle. Yeah, so are they all going there for Thanksgiving? Tina says, your blanket will be done in no time, too. You think? Crochet for Beginners says, you can use the word autistic for crochet. Before I left Facebook, there were always people who said crochet people fit in with autism since it's repetition. I don't like that. CFB. Timmy says, awesome, Michelle J. And Tina says, that's wonderful, Michelle J. How exciting. Yes. Cricket says it's getting real heavy to work with. I will show it when finished. Woohoo! Sounds great, Cricket. Can't wait to see it. CFB says a lot of groups I was in on Facebook with crochet, I think were medical people who have a lot of downtime between their tasks so that they take the terminology out of context, just having fun. All right. Tina says it's not exactly repetition. Well, you put reputation, but I know you meant repetition. There are many stitches. Yep. Timmy says, well, here soon we'll be leaving to get a shower. Okay. Timmy says, CFB, my grand is autistic. Your grandson is autistic. Autism has become so prevalent nowadays. It's kind of ridiculous. CFB says, I watched a crochet person who said they do radiology and crochet between appointments. Huh. Tina says, there are many autistic and growing every day. Yep. In schools, the numbers were small of the people who are autistic. And now it's like they're getting to be so many of them. Timmy says, yes, Tina, my nephew too, but he's high functioning. And CFB says, I thought they said autism was related to some medals and some vaccinations. I don't trust the vaccinations anymore. Timmy says he's in college now. Wonderful. Tina says it's sad there has to be something causing it that they know and hide it. Just my opinion, though. I think it is related to the you guys just said it, whatever. Vaccinations. My thought is I was vaccinated. I had my children vaccinated because that's what I knew. And if they have kids, when they have kids, if they get them vaccinated, it might cause problems. I think because I've been vaccinated and my husband's been vaccinated, and our DNA went to our children. And she's been vaccinated because we were vaccinated. Well, she's been vaccinated, got our DNA, and her husband was vaccinated. And if they have kids, it's just my thought. I don't know, but that's my theory. CFB says I had a cortisone shot about 10 years ago or more. Doctor told me if the shot didn't help my back pain to not come back. Wow. I missed a lot. Hold on, Cricket says I have an autistic grandson and granddaughter in South Dakota, and they love to do crafts and want to learn to crochet. They are 6 and 5. Wonderful. And they won't admit that. 1970, 1992, 36 in my classroom. CFB says I had a cortisone shot around 10 years ago. Okay. Beginner says I don't trust shots at all anymore either. Michelle, did you get free shots when you were in grade school? Shots were not as prevalent, but schools were pushing vaccinations to attend school. Yep, I'm sure I did. I remember standing in line to get vaccinations free from the school nurse. Tina says, yes, they still do, beginner, but YouTube won't allow you to talk about it. They will give you a strike. Cricket says, they lined us up in the gym and walked us through and put shots in our arms at school. It was immunizations, no parents' permission needed. Then it was just done to us in public school in 68. CFB says Camper 14 related to the virus. Yes, related to the virus. They gave me a warning. Thank you. My body gets more side effects from medication than help. They don't cure anything anyway. They just want to cover up the symptoms of everything while giving you more drugs to help with side effects. CFB says I am afraid to use the RS now. What is the RS? Sorry, I don't know. VRS. Oh. Yep. Let's talk about something happy. No freedom of speech. So I'm working on this cardigan. What are you all working on? Cricket said then, please change the conversation. Yes. Cricket, I'm deleting your message. And CFB, I'm deleting yours too. You want to sing Christmas songs? Like Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. May your days be bright. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. That's fine. Forgot about censorship. Yep. Any good movies? Has anyone seen anything good lately? No. I have not been watching movies. I don't hardly ever watch TV. Not seen any movies at all. Yep. No, I cooked today. I worked outside today, went to church. That was my day, and I came online when Casey went to pickleball. And Tubi TV has free movies. Yay! Any good ones, Tina? Good Christian movies? CFB says I watch repeats of shows like The Golden Girls, Leave It to Beaver, The Partridge Family, Daniel Boone, Gunsmoke. All right. Wonderful. All right. Yes, they have a faith section to choose from. Thank you. I'm going to write that down. Tubi TV. Faith section. Awesome. CFB says there is a show on Amazon Prime Video about the Duggars and the nightmare with their dad, how he is controlling their money. It was about the abuse the girls suffered. Up on the housetop, Michelle sings. Wonder what Santa Claus will bring. Will it be yarn or some tea? Just hope that won't be fried virus. You're funny. That's the bar S is a joke between Tina, Cricket, and I. They were talking how they love fried bologna sandwiches. So I thought I was doing good, and I bought bar S bologna. And I made bologna sandwiches. I fried up the bologna and I put it on, I think, rolls and, with cheese. And I made it like they make it. And for me and my husband for dinner that night. And my husband said, wrong kind of bologna, Michelle. And then Tina and Cricket both said, no, not bar S. Tina says they had it on sale at a grocery near me, Cricket. Tina says I didn't go to the store. CFP says funny. In my building, it sounds like someone is playing an organ. Not a bad sound or anything, just funny to hear. My parents had an organ teacher come to the house every week to give me organ lessons because of what I've had to overcome to help my coordination. Because my right hand shakes. It got better, but now as I'm getting older, it's getting worse again. Tina says, I love live music of any kind. Wonderful. Tina says, can you play the organ, Michelle? I know the chords. I'm not as good as I used to be because I don't play it anymore. CFB says, at an old house I used to live years ago when I was bike riding, someone was taking tuba lessons one morning. They did the lessons outside. All right. Well, my daughter played the flute in school. When my son got to that age, intermediate 5th grade, he wanted to play the drums, but they said no, they had too many drummers. So he started playing the trumpet. Well, my daughter didn't like it because the trumpet is so loud. He said, why do you think I played this? They must have made them go outside the house to practice. I would think so. CFB says most people in my own neighborhood were a one-person musical band. Wow. That is so awesome. Tina says the children that try and start bands get sent to the garage to practice. Yep. CFB says I miss my old neighborhood. Well, cool. Maybe you need to go back there someday. Hmm. Hmm. Tina says my grandson and his friends are wanting to start a band. Maybe keep them out of trouble. Yep, that would be good. You might want to try to invite them to the house. Get to know the people he's hanging out with, Tina. Hello, Darcia. How are you? She says, hello, Michelle, and hello, chat. How are you, Darcia? CFB says there was a guy who looked like he was in his 30s. He moved into his garage, what looked like a fitness gym. Very elaborate for one guy. He rode motorcycles. Cool. Darcia says, hey, Camper 14, crochet for beginners. How are you, Darcia? CFB says, hi, Darcia White. Tina says, kids don't have enough things to do that's constructive. Then they may get into bad things. Yep. And Tina says, hi, Darcia. How are you, Darcia? You haven't answered that question yet. The more involved you can be with your kids, the better. Or your grandkids in this case, Tina. Darcia says, Michelle, I'm good. How are you? I will be listening and crocheting. I am doing well. I'm getting tired. I've had a tiresome day. We worked out in the yard today, and my legs and feet are throbbing, but I'm doing okay. CFB says, I had a neighbor. He was always entertaining his kids. He put a TV in his garage. He had a PlayStation setup of some type. He had a keyboard. His son was learning. His son and daughter did karate. Wonderful. Cricket says, need to plug my tablet. Battery is low, so I will watch on TV screen. All right. Thank you all for being here. Yay, on the big screen now, Michelle. Yep, I'm famous. I was on the TV when I was 5 years old. I was on Romper Room. Timmy says, okay, I'm clean and back. All right, Timmy, welcome back. Timmy says, hi, Darcia. And Camper says, welcome back, Timmy. Timmy says, thank you very much, Tina. All right. I am working on this cardigan. I'm trying to get it done before it gets too cold. Now, this week it's only supposed to get into the 60s, while our highs are in the 60s all week. You were on Romper Room with Miss Janet? I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know if it was Miss Janet, but I was on Romper Room because they had it in the city I grew up in. Yes, I was on Romper Room for 1 week. Timmy says, y'all won't believe what happened. What happened? Tina says, was you really, Michelle? We know a star. I was on for 1 week. 5 days. CFB says you were famous to be on Romper Room. Darcia says, hello, Timmy Twisted Sons and Cricket Braden. Tina says, what happened, Timmy? Darcia said, be right back. CFB said, did you ever watch Dwayne Elliott and Floppy the Muppet puppet type dog in a box? Probably, but I don't remember it. Timmy said my Dexicom ran out. I can't read that word. Fell out. I forget what a Dexcom is. Because I don't know. I don't have a lot of internal medical issues. Oh, the medication my mom is on for diabetes is glycoside or glycosine, something like that. CFB says, I missed my calling. I could have been on Sesame Street if I would have been on Romper Room for a week. I didn't know that. Shortly after that, we moved to Canada. So I was doomed. CFB says, is a Dexcom for diabetes? And Mimi says, yes, Dexcom is for diabetes. Okay. I should have written it down. I asked my mom when I talked to her today what medication she's on. The metformin was giving her the runs, diarrhea. She lost a lot of weight and she wasn't big to begin with. Tina says they had Captain Kangaroo when I was growing up. Timmy says, yes, diabetes. CFB says Mr. Green Jeans on Captain Kangaroo. I loved watching Fred Rogers, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Oh, yeah. They were playing that even when my kids were growing up, were young. Timmy says, be right back. Tina says, I remember Wake Up, Mr. Tree. CFB says, did you watch Miss Sherry and Lamp Chops? Nope. Tina says, we are very glad to see you. Hi, Maritza. Hola, how are you? They said I'm famous, Maritza. Tina says, hi, Maritza. Darcia, welcome back. CFB says she is famous for being on Romper Room. When I was 5 years old, I was on for 1 week. Darcia says, hello, Maritza's Yarn and Crafts. And Tina says, welcome back, Darcia. Excuse me, guys. CFB says, when it's time for me to get to an old folks' home, if I can afford to be there, I want it to be named Romper Room. My brothers used to say I need a rubber room. Because I'm a messy eater. That is also for diabetes. What is Dexcom? Tina says we can call you Romper Room Beginner. Matt Foreman. Yes, I know that. And it was being, my mother had to stop taking that. Metformin is for high blood pressure. No, it's for diabetes, I believe. They put my mother on that. She has high blood pressure too, but she takes another medication for her high blood pressure. They put her on metformin for diabetes, and it was having negative reactions for her. Romper Room, Love Ranger, Dale Evans, Roy Rogers, Captain Kangaroo. Yeah, I remember Captain Kangaroo. Timmy said no CFB. Metformin is for diabetes. Mimi Cat Do says my brothers take metformin for their diabetes. And Darcia says my husband is on metformin. Mimi says, hi, Darcia. And Timmy says, exactly, Mimi. And Mimi says, hugs. Yeah, my mom had to be taken off metformin because it was having adverse reactions for her. CFB says, I read an article that said Viagra was being tested for cardiovascular, and they changed the usage of it when men told them what was happening in the testing phase. Timmy said, CFB, I'm a trained medical assistant, aka nurse. And Timmy says, baby brother has Dexcom for his diabetes. No more finger sticks. He's happy. CFB says, okay, I am wrong. I was thinking it was HBP, but I am wrong. Timmy says, I agree, Mimi. Yeah. CFB says warfarin and Coumadin for blood clots. Timmy says I was metformin for 9 years. Now I am allergic. Yes, CFB. Mm-hmm. Tina says, yes, they say it's rat poison. Mimi says, both my brothers are insulin dependent. Kevin is resistant to some insulins. Wow. Timmy says, same here, Mimi. All right. I think I need to let you all go for tonight. I've got to get ready for bed because I'm tired. Some folks have to take an insulin injection, some take a pill. Yes. You are correct. And Mimi says, correct, CFB. CFB says, good night. Fun chatting with you. Yes, it was fun. Timmy says, and some take both, CFB. Mimi says, Zarello and Eliquis are also for blood thinners to prevent clots. And Timmy says, good night, sweet dreams. Take care. Be safe. Thank you. Tina says, you all have a relaxing evening. Watch something funny online. I'm getting ready for bed. I'm not watching anything online. CFB says, Mimi Cat Do. Yes, they were more expensive. Timmy says, agreed, Mimi. Timmy says, good night. God bless. Take care. Be safe. Y'all hugs. God bless you all. Have a great night, everyone. I will be back on tomorrow morning at 6:30 Central Time. If you care to join me for the devotional. Thank you so much. Mimi says, but my Medicare Advantage plan, C70, covers the high cost I do copay for my Elquis. Beginner says, God bless you. See you in the morning. All right. Mimi says, I had pulmonary embolism and stroke. Wow. Tina says, good night, sweet dreams. Good night, everyone. Timmy says, great, Mimi. Oh my gosh, Mimi. Yeah, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Susan says, okay, good night, sweet dreams. Take care, hugs, and love. Thank you, Susan. We'll see you tomorrow sometime. Tina says, glad you're still with us, Mimi. Yeah, so am I. CFB says, glad you survived to recover, Mimi. Mimi says, yes, Timmy, I had DVT, led to embolism, warfarin, INR, all over the place. Wow. CFB says deep vein thrombosis. Mimi says, thank you, Timmy and CFB. Yep, we're glad you're with us, Mimi. Timmy says, oh my gosh, Mimi. Mimi says, I thank the Lord every day. I'm still here too. All right. Timmy says, yes, CFB. All right. Take care, everyone. God bless you all. And I will be back on in the morning. Take care. Bye.